Hi, today we'll talk about the protective stones for the empath or highly sensitive people. As an empath, we have this wonderful ability of involuntarily picking up all of that emotions, feelings, thoughts, even like physical sensations from other people and take it as our own. And if those are positive and nice and pleasant, then no problem whatsoever, but most of the time that's not the case, and most of the time we are actually picking up all of that like really low and dense energy, dense negative energies. We're picking up all of that negative emotions, negative feelings, some painful sensations in our body. We may pick up all of that negative thoughts and thought patterns, and even like some free-floating thought forms around us in the space. And then it becomes like really overwhelming for us. It becomes like really, we might feel like very much energy depleted, like we are completely drained of energy. We experience all of a sudden all of that negative feelings and all of this negativity, and we cannot even explain why and what happened. So that is basically because it's not ours. That is something that we picked up on our way from other people and places. With that kind of experience, there is no wonder why, especially empathetic people, we try to avoid crowded places. We don't like to go to malls or spend some time with negative people, which is in general not recommended, but even like spending time with people or being in crowded place, it already creates this kind of tension and worry that I will go and something bad will happen to me, or I will get psychic attack, I will get some psychic hooks, or like the evil eye, or somebody will steal my energy, or I will feel depleted, and whatever else. Like a lot of bad things will happen. And imagine yourself as an empath. You have those type of like really fear-based and really detrimental thoughts in your mind. If you have it in your conscious mind, at least you can control them. But most of the time that is something in our subconscious mind, but it still works. It still kind of gives the signal to the universe to bring up the situations and experience like that into our life. Consciously, of course, we don't want to have it, but it all works on a subconscious level, and that's what we have in our experience. So first of all, on the long run, for anyone who is an empath or find themselves like really having this type of thoughts and experiences, I would really recommend to, on the long run, to start working with your shadow self and do the belief work. Find out with questions into your subconscious mind what is that core belief that you might be having, that fear-based core belief that is bringing all of that fears on the surface and many different small beliefs from it, and then releasing it, saying bye-bye, you're no longer serving me. That is probably the best thing you can do on the long run. And also you can't fully depend, even though we have like a lot of tools that are really helping to protect your energy and yourself from being influenced by that negativity around you, but you can't give your power away. You can't be completely dependent on a little thing, and then imagine if that is not available, how will you live? You can't be dependent continuously on a stone or on essential oil or on some sage or whatever else, even though those are wonderful tools and they are really good to use on a daily basis. So for that purpose, you really need to learn kind of like a skill how to feel yourself safe and protected, how to go out and spend some time with other people, and being kind of like immune to all of that negative energy of other people, not to take it into your space. How to literally be immune to that type of energy, and how to also discern on which one is yours, which one is not yours, and then whatever is not yours or no longer serving you, quickly release it from your energy field, from your space. And that is a skill, and as any other skill, it takes some time, some dedication, some effort to develop that skill and to master that skill. But while we are all mastering our skills from the practical side, we can use some tools on a day-to-day basis which are really helpful to protect our energy and to protect us in general from being influenced by all of that negativity on a daily basis that we may face, like in a crowded place or whatever is beyond our living area. And I will talk about the stones today. I will share my best stones for the protection for empath, which I personally, from the practical side, I find to be really, really powerful and effective. And also from the energy healing perspective, those also are very effective and very powerful stones. So the first one, and that is the best one, is black tourmaline. Black tourmaline is a wonderful, very protective stone. It kind of shields away all of that psychic attacks and psychic hooks, all of that negative energy from your space, whatever is not yours. And it also transmutes all of that negative and toxic energy into the neutral, at least neutral or a positive one. So it transmutes all of that toxic energy and negative energy, including negative emotions and thoughts and feelings and all of that stuff, whatever is not yours, transmutes. Even some of those which are yours, it also will transmute it. And it's extremely grounding stone. So that is like the best one for empath. The next one is black obsidian and snowflake obsidian. Together they're working very similar. So black obsidian here, snowflake obsidian. That is a wonderful protective stone as well. It blocks all of that psychic attacks from influencing you and influencing your energy space. And it also removes all of that negative energy that might be influencing you, or it was influencing you previously. And here's a little attention to this particular stone, those two stones. Whenever you are using it for a long period of time, or you work with this stone for a long period of time, you carry it with you, it has this tendency of bringing up on the surface all of those deeply seated negative thoughts, emotions and feelings in you. So basically it has this tendency on bringing up all of that fears, all of that your shadow side on the surface, just so you can work it out and you can make peace with your shadow side, make some good friends, release whatever is no longer serving you. Next one is black onyx. I have it on my ring, it's here. And black onyx is working very much similar like black obsidian. But why I really love the black onyx is because it protects us against all of that free floating negative energy in a space. For example, you are going to a coffee shop and you sit at the table and there was a person right before you. You never even met that person, but that person came and had like really detrimental, really like dense and low energy, negative thoughts, thought patterns, feelings and emotions, was like really pissed off. And then that person left, but that traces of negative energy was still there. And as an empath, you can come and you can quickly pick it up and observe. So the black onyx is really great to protect you from absorbing all of that kind of energetic junks which was left over by other people. Next one is a smoky quartz. Smoky quartz is also very nice and lovely stone, very protective. It protects your energy from all of that negative energy. It transmutes and releases all of that negative emotions, negative feelings and negative thoughts and thought patterns and energies which are not yours, and even some of them which are yours. So it releases all of that, whatever is negative. It has this tendency of transmuting the energy as well. And it also really good to have this stone and to even like rub in your hands. It gives this type of feeling, it kind of inserts this extra feeling of safety and protectiveness and security, which is like really, really essential for any person in general, but especially for empath. The next one is a hematite. Hematite is also very protective and very grounding stone. It protects from being influenced by all of that negativity around, but mainly why I love it, it's extremely grounding stone. And we all need some grounding. We really need to feel grounded, to feel secure, and to feel safe in our own skin. And that is hematite, probably one of the best stones for this purpose. Next one we have Labradorite. Again, a wonderful small tumble stone I have. I like to put it in my pocket and to play around with it. Again, it helps to deflect all of that unwanted energies from affecting you, and it also prevents your own energy from leaking. So basically you're not gonna lose your energy here and there if there is like any psychic vampire or you know, those people who might take your energy. So it preserves your energy from leaking. And it also, this stone is bringing awareness and discernment into understanding on which one of those energies and emotions are actually yours and which one are not yours. And that, I think, is really, really powerful once you at least know which one is yours, which one is not yours, so that you can, whatever is not yours, you can just easily and simply release it from your space. Then we have pyrite. Pyrite is also very grounding, very protective stone. And it also, when pyrite, especially pyrite, when it is worn around the neck or in a piece of jewelry, it protects our auric field. So it protects our energy field, our aura, and it also helps to block all of that negative energy that might be flying around you. So that's a good one. Next one we have the tiger eye. Tiger eye is also very protective, very grounding, but mainly it's extremely protective stone from the psychic attacks, psychic hooks, from evil eye or anyone who is wishing you bad. So whatever the bad wish from another person is there, when you have the tiger eye helps you to protect yourself from all type of kind of bad vision, to make you immune for that. Then we have selenite, and selenite is a wonderful crystal. It helps to purify our aura and our energy field. It also helps to release and to transmute all of that negative energies, both either it's coming from us or it is coming from somebody else or somewhere or something else. So that helps to transmute all of that negative energy. And whenever you feel, for example, overwhelmed or depleted by or like influenced by the negativity of others, you can easily clean your energy field with the selenite by just even doing these moves around your auric field and visualizing like it's cleaning and purifying you. And don't forget about your feet as well, so that is really powerful. And the last stone I have is a Marson Knight. It's a wonderful green stone here. This is not a very common stone to be included in a list of protective stones for empath or protective stones in general. However, it opens our intuition and it also grounds us. And what is like really most important here, in that it protects our energy, our electromagnetic field, basically our aura, from being influenced by geopathic stress. So as an empath, we are not only getting influenced by all of that negative energy around people in general, but we also same sensitive for the geopathic stress, and that is a stone that really protects our auric field from being influenced by the geopathic stress. And also this stone helps us to see the different sides of the same problem, or even on the same belief or the negative feeling that we might experience, or some other person may have. So we may see the both sides, like positive and negative side, and from all different directions, and it gives us a better idea on what it is and how to get rid of it if we want to, if it's no longer serving you. And also this stone, for people who like astral travels or who are traveling multidimensionally. This stone is also protecting our light body, our energy body, from negative influence during the astral travel or multidimensional travels. So those are my list of very powerful stones, and you can use it. You can put it in your jewelry. You can put it. You can use it as a jewelry, as a necklace, as a bracelet. You can even have those tumbled stones in your pocket or handbag. And whenever you feel yourself a bit overwhelmed or being affected negatively, you can always hold it and rub it and feel that energy. And if you have it like on a bracelet or even here, you can just hold it and rub it, and it doesn't even look weird. So it's really good way to use the stones for the protective issues. So I hope you find it helpful, and I wish you a wonderful day.